What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Now this is going to be my Savage Wolverine PvP build for Title Update 7. I'm your host Kamikazevondoom. If you guys enjoy this in any way, shape, or form, make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments for me at all, let me know in the comment section below. And if you are new to this channel and you do subscribe, just make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you get notified each and every time I bring you another Division 2 build video. Jesus. Alright. With all that said and done out of the way, let's get into this nasty build. Oh my god, just look at this. This thing's nasty, guys. Yeah. So, before I tell you about the build, let me just give you my logic behind the build. So I'm using the Savage Wolverine and the Eagle Bearer. The Eagle Bearer I'm using only for the holstered talent, that protected fire. So every time I shoot the Savage Wolverine, I get that 10% bonus armor. So there's that out of the way. I use the Survivalist because the Survivalist gives me this Mending Seeker that heals, let's just say it's awesome. Great heals. Alright, so there's that one skill. The other skill I use is the Striker Drone. That way I keep my Spark activated at all times. So I've got my Spark activated at all times. I've got my healing out of the way. I've got my insane amount of base damage with some bonus armor. So yeah, this build, guys. Alright. Anyways, so let's start from the top. The weapons. I'm using the Savage Wolverine Eagle Bearer combo. My Savage Wolverine will go over first. This is the named Honey Badger. This weapon just came out this week with the release of Episode 3 and Title Update 7. The way to get this weapon is you need to complete the first 4 stages of the field research for your firewall specialization. So you have to complete 4 steps. And I've got a video. I'll put it at the end of this video. That way you know exactly how to get this weapon. But with that said and done, this is the named Honey Badger. It's called the Savage Wolverine. Base damage on this sucker, 27.5k. Mama. Woo! Slap yo mama hard. The base damage, 13,114, but obviously with this build, 27.5. Oh! With it being the Savage Wolverine, it comes with the talent Perfectly Close and Personal. After I get a kill to a target within 10 meters, I get 50% more weapon damage for 10 seconds. The requirement is 5 or more reds, and we are well enough into that. I rolled on there Allegro, and it came with Zen. For the mods, Small RDS Scope. I did that for the stability. This thing is a laser MFing beam. I did this. It says -5 accuracy, so I threw accuracy not only on the vertical grip, but also the large suppressor. So now I have plus accuracy and way more stability. For the magazine, I chose the sturdy extended mag. That gives me that 50-round magazine. This thing is nuts, you guys. Laser beam nuts. Alright, for the secondary, Eagle Bearer. Reason why I do this is for the protected fire, holstered talent. You gain 10% bonus armor while firing your current weapon. And also, if things get sticky, I do have a 30k base damage Eagle Bearer. Now yes, you could switch it over to the Merciless and proc that spark, but it's not as frequent as actually just using a Striker Drone. But yeah, there you go. For the sidearm, you can basically use whatever you want. Right now I've got the Survivalist D50 basically for the Rooted. Because, yeah, that skill healing, dog. But alright, so there is your weapons. Before I get into the actual gear build items, let's talk about the build itself. This is a 11-10-0 build. 11 into red, 10 into blue, 0 into yellow. My primary base damage on my Savage Wolverine, 27.5k base. My armor, 341.2k, and my health 179.3k. That puts me well over 515,000 HP. Well over. Alright, so getting into the gear itself, I have 3 True Patriot, 1 Ferocious Calm Fenris, 1 climbing Alps climbing gloves, and 1 of Gilligard giving me more armor. Starting off with the mask, True Patriot mask. With the True Patriot gear set bonuses, I do get the first bonus giving me 10% bonus armor. Now into the attributes, I have health percentage and health. Health percentage at 10.5 and health at 20,189. I do have a red mod slot, so I chose weapon damage and AR damage. Backpack, Gilligard. This was actually a backpack I had to craft. This comes with that first brand set bonus giving me more total armor, 5%. And then the attributes, 2 blues and a red. I have total armor at 9.5, health at 19,748, and I rolled on their weapon damage at 10.5. It comes with vital and spark. So spark, every time I damage an enemy with a skill or an explosive, I get 15% weapon damage for 15 seconds. And that striker drone will sit there and just hit them over and over. So it's like you will never lose that buff. This backpack comes with 2 mod slots, a red and a blue. I threw on there weapon damage, AR damage, and armor, explosive resistance, and total armor. Down to the gloves. Alps climbing gloves. With the Alps brand set bonus, I get the 20% skill haste. I rolled on there 13% AR damage, and it came with devastating, giving me 5% weapon damage. Has a red mod slot, so I threw on there weapon damage and AR damage. For the chest piece, I have the Ferocious Calm. This is your named Fenris chest piece. With it being Fenris, I do get the 10% AR damage from the brand set bonus. For the attributes, I have health at 21,480, armor at 17,836, and then I rolled weapon damage on there 14.5. With it being the Ferocious Calm, it comes with Perfect Berserk. So when my armor gets depleted, I gain weapon damage. And with Hardened, I get that 15% bonus armor. Now it does come with a red mod slot, so I threw on there more weapon damage, damage to health, and AR damage. Down to the knee pads, or the holster, I'm sorry. True Patriot holster. This one comes with a blue and a red. I do have health at 43,867 and crit hit damage at 7.5. It comes with 2 red mod slots, so of course, weapon damage, AR damage, all day. And then finally, True Patriot knee pads. I do have 12% total armor rolled on there. It has a red and a blue mod slot, so I threw on there weapon damage, AR damage, and then armor, total armor. Now for the actual other gear set bonus I get out of running 3 True Patriot is I do get to flag my enemies. So I do get to use the red, white, and blue flags. Now if you don't know about these flags, basically it'll be an indicator on your enemy that you are shooting, and there will also be an indicator near your weapon before you fire. That way it shows you either you are red, white, or blue. Now, if you do damage them with the red flag, that means that it decreases damage dealt by that enemy. So it basically nerfs them a little bit. The white flag will restore armor to any of the friendlies that shoot that enemy. So if you're on my squad and you see a white flag, you can shoot them and gain armor. And then for the blue flag, it actually boosts the skill haste to all friendlies that shoot that enemy. So if you're on a team with anyone that runs True Patriot and you see any flag at all on that enemy, shoot that enemy. You will get some nice rewards. But alright, you guys, that is the build. This is the Savage Wolverine build for PvP. You can debuff your enemy, get weapon damage on weapon damage on weapon damage, and yeah, that's it. I mean, it's really cut and dry. Finish off with the stat sheet. This is the weapon stats for the Savage Wolverine. Weapon damage 27,473. PvP damage 18,887. Crit damage of 33. Headshot damage of 55. I have plus 15 accuracy and plus 15 stability. For the offensive tab, I have 40.5% all weapon damage and 69% AR damage. So I have 109.5 damage bonus. This thing wrecks. Combine that with the 30% health damage, and any clutch build is gonna die. Going to the defensive tab, I have 341,222 armor and 179,319 health. I have 3.64 explosive resistance and 50 pulse resistance. And that is it, you guys. My 27.5k Savage Wolverine build with the Eagle Bear. Use this in PvP, Conflict, Dark Zone, it doesn't matter. If you guys enjoy this in any way, shape, or form, hit that thumbs up. If you have any questions for me at all, let me know in the comment section below. I am Kamikazevondoom. Shout out to the DoD, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.